So, the Sagittarian new moon was also a solar eclipse, although you could not see it in Britain or indeed the Northern Hemisphere. It was restricted to Chile and Argentina in Latin America. However, the impact comes after the fact we've had a full moon eclipse in Gemini a couple of weeks ago, and this solar eclipse in Sagittarius is important. Now, as I said yesterday, with all new moons, there is going to be a fresh start and new beginnings. The impact is basically for us to shed and get rid of. That's very important now, so that you can lay the foundations for something new to grow. Because it's a solar eclipse, it's not going to be just for a couple of weeks. I always see that eclipses are at least 6 months to really come to fulfillment and then die away. But it comes just before 3 big events. Now, I've spoken about them loads of times on my YouTube channel. 1 is Saturn moving into Aquarius. 2 is Jupiter, Sagittarius' ruler, moving to Aquarius. And then on the winter solstice, December the 21st, there is a massive conjunction, the great conjunction between Jupiter and Saturn. So this solar eclipse precedes all of that, which gives you a great chance now over the 6 months to change your life, alter your life, especially if you're Sagittarian and especially if you're Leo and Aries, because you're all fire signs. Now, the mutable signs, that means where there are challenges between the various sun signs. So Sagittarius opposes Gemini, where the lunar eclipse was, and also where Virgo and Pisces. So these squares are very challenging. All big lunar events are emotional. They're bound to be emotional because they're asking you to leave familiarity behind and to pick up something new for you to do, changes in yourself. So those mutable squares are going to be more difficult for you to say, I don't want this in my life anymore. I want to change my life, because there is feelings of insecurity, feelings that you should hang on to what you've got and what you know. But that is not the right way to go, especially with so much about to happen. So with this solar eclipse, what I'm going to say to you now is take a good long look at yourself and your life and see what can stay and what must go. And also, it may well mean, because Venus has moved into Sagittarius, especially for you Sagittarians and fellow fire signs, that this is a time for the big makeover, the way you look, the image that you put out there. And it's like a rebranding of you, Saggy, and Leo and Aries, and of course the mutable signs too, which is Sag, Gemini, Pisces, and Virgo. It's all go here at the moment. And the important thing is, if you underline the word go, then you can move ahead and move forward. But there are certain things, places, people, all kinds of areas of your life which have outlived their usefulness that must go. But the good thing about a new moon is that it gives you a fresh start and new beginnings. And that's what's being ushered in now. With love.